forget to smash that like button. Subscribe. We need some subbies. Come on, you can do it. Late night. Woo, good vibes.
See you in a few. Aubergine and the hot rod today. Beautiful. Hi, Jose. Hi, Jose. Hi, Jose. Kill that for everybody else. Hi, welcome back to the Playset. Give me 1 second. No, I am sure. Okay, here we go. Doing the dance. It's gonna work. This doesn't matter for anybody else, but I'll need it for bringing you into the whole thing here in a second with Instagram Live. And it doesn't seem to be working, and I couldn't tell you why. Oh, it's because it's different. Well, that's why. Okay, hang on. I got to do it manually, but we're gonna get through this together. Okay, ready, everybody? 10. 10. Okay. .0. .1. 19. I don't want to say the whole number because what if somebody hacks us? Connect. Bad URL. Bad URL. Bad URL. All right. 0, 1. Did I? No, it's because yeah, it is a bad URL. When you're right, you're right. All right. Hang on, everybody. Hang on if you're still there on Instagram. If not, we'll come get you. 19. All right. I should have said the whole thing aloud and I wouldn't have screwed it up. Bad URL. Bad URL. Add source. Connect. Nobody should have to see this. I'm sorry. What a terrible thing to happen on... oh, it is. It's still a bad URL. You know what? It's probably because it's 420 day. Welcome to 420 day, everybody. All right, ready for this? Connect. Bad URL. Bad URL. What am I doing wrong? Mrs. Ryan, why don't you tell everybody what we're going to do over here today? You've got some apparatus with you, and in a few minutes I'll tell everybody.
I'm probably going to vape a little bit today. Got some ground pot and the vape machine. Pretty stoned.
Well, don't wait for me.
Okay.
Well, the whole point is I need something to cover. What's that?
Cover. It goes so fast. I didn't want to run that. Never mind. This is why I don't talk a lot.
No, you're great. All right. Well, I can't figure that out. I don't know what's up. Instagram, are you still there? Pause due to poor connection. Of course, restructuring. Everything is a mess. All right, here's the deal. I'm losing the Instagram. I'm losing everything. I'm rebooting here, and everything's going to be fine for the YouTube audience. YouTube, I'm sorry we blew 5 minutes on that. Forgive me. Welcome back to the Late Night Playset. My name is Jay Ryan. To my right over here, the right shoulder over there, that lady, the pretty lady with the hookah, that's Nicole. That's Mrs. Ryan. She's Nicole Ryan, and we are the Ryans. Thanks for tuning in, LNP, this evening. And I don't know what's up with our deal here, other than we're going to keep on trucking through. Tonight is Tuesday, April 20th, 2021. April 20th, of course, denotes 420. That has never meant anything to me anytime it's ever been April 20th my entire life. And this is the first one we're celebrating. It's your medicine. It's something we need. It's kind of a big part of our life now, which is a surprise considering it was never a part of our life at all before. But here we go. Medicinal cannabis.
It's a good one.
All right, share screen. I've rebooted over here. So here's the confusion. What's going on here is for some reason I can't share this screen, which is you at home, into our system. And if I can't share you at home into our system, then it's like you're not really here. It's like how we used to do it, which is good and great and all. But I don't know. I feel like the connection of having you here is a lot better, and I don't know why it's not happening. So it may just be what it is. I'm sorry, everybody. It's 4:20 tonight, but you're going to get to hang with us anyway. So I'm going to come back over here to Instagram, and we'll get it going. Honestly, there is zero agenda to the show, so this is the show, and it's not going well. Sorry, it's not going well.
It's 420. I think everyone will cut you some slack.
I hope so. It's not for lack of trying. I thought I had everything good here. I mean, I did all my due diligence. It's a ones and zeros game. They did update again. I know that. And maybe I didn't. Maybe I failed to reboot one of the deals or something. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? It is what it is. Whoa! I know Jamie Tate drums. I'm sorry. I know. Hello, Phyllis Skip Ploss. Hey, everybody. I'm so sorry. Oh, you know what? This is a wonderful opportunity. Then was it something I said? Yeah, Jamie Tate. Seriously, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. It's a ones and zeros situation. Phyllis, I can't handle that right now, but I appreciate it. We'll get to it, just not right now. So what I do have something new here is comments. Oh, but I can't put them. I don't know if that's all right. So I have much better view. Steve, thank you, Steve. Pete McNulty live at 5. Guards Rad, happy 420. Okay, so what we do have here is a way that I have the comments built into my deal, and that is super, super awesome. What it doesn't do is get them up there, which is what I thought it would. Carissable, it's really pretty confusing. It's really pretty confusing. So the deal is we have 7 cameras in here. You asked, I'm going to tell you. We have 7 cameras in here, and 6 of them are, studio cameras, and then one of which is this iPad interface, that I'm talking to you on right now, that I just took this fuzzy thing off of so that we could all see each other better. I know. And so, generally speaking, our YouTube show, which is the widescreen format, the regular 16:9 like your television, this entire Instagram section is generally shared onto the YouTube show. So our YouTube audience who's watching over here looks like this. And if you go to YouTube, you too can get this view. I know, I'm a chucklehead. It is what it is. Anyway, yeah, so right now, for some reason, this screen isn't sharing into our system like it generally does quite seamlessly. So I don't know. It was earlier, of course, how it is. once you go live, everything shits the bed. Luckily, I started in live television, so while it still freaks me out and I still crumble, I generally know what to do. Except when that happens. It's the Disaster Show, 420, everybody. I haven't even started. Excuse me while I... How you doing over there?
It's nice to not be the mess for once.
No, you're... Then then it works out great. You're also not a mess. Can you tell people what exactly it is that you're doing? Because I know it looks odd.
I'm using a really old school vape machine, the Vapor Brothers original, like.
But for anyone who has no idea what this is, which is most of the people who watch us, she's actually she's smoking weed right now. Right now, she's smoking weed. It's you put the cannabis flower in just like you would a joint or a bowl or a whatever. What's the
More like a bowl.
But you put the cannabis stuff in there and you don't light it up. You simply put it in this little glass tube over there, and then you put that on there's some sort of intense heater in that wooden box, and it heats up the weed in the cannabis inside that little globe enough that I guess when you inhale, you're getting the crystals and all the little cannabinoid bits. Is that right?
Yeah, without the smoke.
Because when you're done with that, it looks almost the same. It might be a little bit brown from the heat, but it's the same amount you put in will come out. It might be a little less dense because it's all dried out.
Yeah. Which
it doesn't go anywhere. You don't smoke it. You're not ingesting it.
Right, and it's less dense because I'm smoking all the good stuff off it.
So theoretically, it's just the medicine.
Yes. It's all I intake, for sure.
Yeah. Well, just people who used to know you in the old days, like you used to. Hi, St. Clair Insurance. You used to, while you didn't smoke weed, you drank a lot, but you also
like
smoked like a fiend.
Oh yeah.
Smoked cigarettes like a fiend. Hi, everybody. Like a hookah, exactly like a hookah, exactly. Sorry, there she is, pretty girl over there with a hookah. Pretty girl and her hookah. Look at this pretty hookah. So, hi, folks. All right, so we should, I'm just going to tell you about our day, because our day has been a day already. And it's not usually. Usually Tuesday is
Chill.
somewhat. It's kind of like prep for the show all day. Because it was 420, we wanted to go see our friends over at Tradecraft Farms, and that's what we did, hence the gear we're wearing again today. And, or are you? Did you switch? No, you are still.
Yeah.
So I'm going to... Oh, I know what it is. I can't explain everything, but I will tell you one thing I did. As I give you your this. Generally, here, this is a pre-mixed up one. That's from Stackin' Trees. Available up there at the Tradecraft Farms. They had them there. Generally, I will take these out, bite it in half, and split it with you. So what I did earlier was, for some reason, I was on autopilot because of all this stuff getting ready for the show. I custom plating it. Let's go! All right, sorry, where do you want to go? This is it. Sorry. I took one out of the refrigerator, and I think I know what I intended to do was to bite it in half and have mine then, so you didn't have some crazy rush of me having it on the show and really having me be the mess that I was this evening already. What I did was I just put the whole thing in my mouth.
That's a lot.
Which is why I'm not taking one now. But that may explain it. I feel fine, but that may explain the wonkiness. But what I have here is some Sticky Vape. Sticky Vape is from Tradecraft Farms as well. It's their vape brand. Great stuff. I only brought these two out just because these are the ones we're trying right now. It's Blue Dream and Creme Brulee, but my goodness, can definitely credit both of them. I think because it was in the car. It's all stuck up. That's not because of the product.
The Blue Dream strain is pretty creative.
Well, there it is. So there you go. And I'm having some on the show. And so the gist of it is that's about all I can handle these pens. When I go to the real stuff that she's having there, I get... it's not the clumsy. I just get silly. You can attest.
Yeah.
So what's going on Instagram? Hi, I'm Jared Tyler. Hi, Custom License Plate Design. Hi, Henry WRS. What's going on? Michael J. Dunn. This is going to be fun for me tonight. I'm waving at everybody I can. Hey, it's Leo. Hi, Leo. Instalker, Instakier, Instakier. The John Paradis. Gary Kopang has joined. Hello, Gary. This must be weird for you. People they're not normally waiting for you when you join these things. Us, we're just sitting here like, oh, you made it. Oh, we've been waiting for you. Hi, JJ Gates. Good evening to you. We love you guys from Bakersfield. I grew up in Oxnard and Point Hueneme area. Oh, that is where we were all morning. And, well, not all morning. And then I'll get to how it got weird. And it didn't get weird. It was actually great. But it was a hell of a day. Point Hueneme and, what is that, the Channel Islands out there. It was very, very nice. Very pretty. Ron Goodman. Hello, Australia. Hello, Australia. You're on the air. Australia, hello. I miss Larry King. Man, I was such a fan. I can't believe he's gone.
That's a weird one. I used to go to his show a few times a year, and like, it's weird to not have that be around if I wanted to.
That's what I feel. It was the one that always was around because, like me, Larry was the guy who was just I'm going to do this job. This is the job I'm going to do, and I'm going to figure it out, and this is the job I do. I'm Larry King.
Yeah, we can.
So he got canned off of CNN, and he was like, "I'm going to start another show," and he couldn't call it Larry King Live, so he called it Larry King Now. And then when that one went away, he started another show, and then eventually he self-produced, where he started making a shit ton of money. He was already Larry King, of course. He wasn't just starting in his dining room, but yeah, no, I love Larry King, and you couldn't put him down. Like, he literally couldn't he couldn't do the job anymore when he stopped doing it.
No, like when people were done on the promotional run, he was like, "Great, come on in." Like, he did not care.
So great. And he was really good at that job too. He would do very little preparation. His whole thing was do very little preparation. He would have his people do, whatever, put little factoids or whatever on there. That hi, Leo, very good. Lots of I wish everyone else could see that. Bummer. Anyway, and then Larry would just Larry would fucking wing it. He would really, really rely on his skills. Which hello, Damon Nutshell. Which were he said the number one skill is listening.
Yeah, and he loved it. Like, he loved meeting everyone that came through.
This show is such a because it isn't anything really. Some episodes are like that. We're like, oh wow, Jamie is a really good interviewer. And then some, I'm just so excited that the person's here that I just want to get to know them and I want them to know about me. And it's so fucking transparent because it's like the Misha episode. Like, he's already my friend, but we spent the whole morning together, and then I was just so excited. We'd already driven together, so the adrenaline was pumping. And that whole episode is just, oh yeah, me too. Yeah, that's time I did that. Yeah, oh, I did that too. Yeah. It's like, come on, shut up. Do you want to? Everyone who's watched it, anyway, just know that I'm aware. I'm working on it. It's constant struggle. Jensen Button's here. Hello, Jensen Button. Good to see you, my friend. Talking about what a great time to tell an embarrassing story when Jensen Button's here. Oh man, Jensen, we're gonna have you and Ant here soon. I don't know if we figured out a date on that yet, but I know that I know it's coming up, so I can't wait to talk about the new Radford Motors. Everybody, the new Radford Motors. It's actually the old Radford Motors is back in new hands, in some very good hands, and that stuff. If everyone knows about it, right? So you got Jensen Button, the driver, Ant Anstead, the builder, and Mark Stubbs, the designer.
It's a good group.
Yeah, and the money guy as well. I hate to be so dismissive. His name escapes me right now, but of course there is a fourth as well. And the bank. It smells like the Smoking Tire in here now. It must be this and that. It now smells like the Smoking Tire podcast.
Well,
you know, when it's because he's always.
Yeah. I don't smell anymore. I've lost all my senses, so let me know.
Well, don't say that. That sounds like COVID.
Mine come and go.
You also the weird natural medicines that you imbibe make it weird. Like you you burn your taste buds a little bit with that stuff, but you also like you have to eat sauerkraut in the morning, like right out of the jar to kind of. It's because of the acids in it in the pickled.
Yeah, whatever's in it helps with spasticity. Like it's all this weird stuff that you don't think about until you have to.
Spasticity is not even a word I knew. LASD Camaro, what's up? Simon Adot. Carissable, the very kissable, carissable, who has not seen the Carissable, and we're not going to go down that one again, but Carissable. Where are you, Carissable? Are you in the LA area? Have we ever met? Sticky Vape's here. We had a great time up at the Point Wainimi store, the Tradecraft Farms Point Wainimi store. We got a nice little tour up there this morning. Thank you very much, Sticky Vape and Tradecraft Farms. If people don't know, actually, I didn't know. It's the same company. You've got your brand for flower and the green cannabis, and then they have a different company for all of the vape stuff, and that's Sticky Vape. Also, this stuff. The only negative to this is we are going through it like that. That's the only negative. It is excellent, and we are connoisseurs and experts these days. Not even by choice, just by necessity. So check out Sticky Vape. Check them out. Yeah, thank you, Sticky Vape. No, thank you. I'm here for the laughs. Carissable, you're awesome. Oh, man. Well, if you're in LA, you should come see the show live. Oh, no, Jersey. We talked about this last time. That's right. She's the one on... that's right. All right. Well, it takes me a couple times, and now I've got the screen name. Now I'll lock it in with Jersey. We got to watch The Sopranos again.
Yeah.
I was so excited to become friends with Jamie Lynn Sigler, and our neighbor, and then she moved away. We're still friends. We still we still talk, but like
it's not the same without her down the street.
Totally. Anyway, super happy for them. They moved to Texas. Part of the mass exodus you keep hearing about. Please do let us know. Come up to Breakfast Club if you're in town. In fact, we should talk about Breakfast Club if anybody else wants to. Me? Yeah, I do. Paulie Walnuts, exactly. Breakfast Club has been really something lately. I think this past week it sort of settled into a very nice groove. There's been some weeks where it's overwhelming. I mean, there's a lot of people up there.
It gets really big.
I think sometimes it becomes a spot on the group drives of like, this is the cool thing to do this week. Not that that's the cool thing. Here's the shit that everybody's doing this week, that kind of thing. And we appreciate that. That's wonderful. But it's also kind of the place that it's like, if you find it cool, if not, that's fine. Because then, whatever. It sounds like I'm trying to be something. It sounds like... Forgive me. I'm not trying to... You guys are awesome. I'm not trying to say, don't everybody come, because it's all welcome. No, but it's weird, because there's only so much room, and there's only so much real estate, and there's only so much energy. And sometimes the car show takes over the mountain and the nature energy and all the stuff that we kind of suck up. And those are the days where, like, I go home and it's tiring. It's not really like the Breakfast Club environment that it generally is, where you kind of leave rejuvenated and you're like, wow, man, I feel better, you know? It's more like, oh, I just got all my Christmas shopping done. Oh, now to face the family. So anyway, it's been really, really good. All of that. That was an awful way to say it's been so great lately. I'm sorry. It's Honest Jay. Look, it is what it is. Heard you can drive big-ass pickup trucks there, too, especially the big old Raptor. It's famous. I saw it on Instagram. If you want a Good Vibes Breakfast Club shirt, we have them now. David made stickers. We were giving those out. Now we've got shirts available, and they're really nice. They're really, really nice garments. Ours have washed. We have worn them since, and I'm digging mine. They're available at dualshift.com. Dual is with an E. That type of duel. There's a few. There's two, at least.
Yeah.
DUEL. But check it out. It comes with some stickers. You get a Good Vibes Breakfast Club sticker. There's a Dual Shift sticker in there. Anyway, it's nice. And it's like, it's wrapped really well. I don't know. When you Now I'm overselling it. Why do I get so emphatic whenever I'm like, and it's the most amazing, and when you feel the fabric, like, again, I hear it. I just don't know why it happens. Dang it, a towner's going to Breakfast Club. You know what? That could be it. Oh, that is it. One of the days was Easter, and everybody was off, so everybody in town came up. And
Right.
those were always big days anyway. So that's what it is. It's to no, that's all it was. That's what it was. It was Easter Sunday, remember? We all figured that out.
It's fun. It's not cool. And
But
so
that was the day. That's why. It was just because everybody and their mother were off.
everyone was here.
Yeah. And off. Dualshift.com. There it is. There it is. Also, there's an Instagram. You can check out the @DualShift. DUEL. That's what we call Benny's here in New Jersey. Benny's. That was the day I was there. Yeah. And wasn't it crazy? Wasn't it really like a lot of people and not much room? Wasn't that the day like the Ferraris were stuck in the parking lot and shit? They couldn't get out? If not, don't get me started on that day. Out of town. Oh, yeah. My mother lives in Florida. And Phyllis, I'll get to you in 1 second if you want to join again. I'm sorry before. I had just way too much stuff going on. Please do join. In fact, I feel bad now. She calls them, down in Florida, they call them snowbirds. I guess it's seasonal. You know, they come down in the... Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, it was. Sully sound. I'm sorry, YouTube. You're just watching us do a thing here. I don't know what it is. I'm dying to try it again, but I don't want to screw anything else up. We'll have it fixed for Thursday. Also, I currently don't have a guest for Thursday. There are some amazing guests coming up. Amazing guests. But they are all kind of... there's a lot of things in flux, from travel... COVID shots, and maybe it's just travel and COVID shots. It seems like there's more. And one is Jay Leno, which he's his own little slippery. He's tough to nail down. Let's hear about these fabrics again, Jay. Yeah, I know. Snowbirds, the elderly. Oh, is that what she meant? Carissable? Shit. I don't think she meant... Oh, maybe you're right. No, isn't there a different name for that? Isn't snowbirds the one that... I don't know.
That's what
I didn't think she meant the elderly. I thought she meant more during spring break and everything, all the people going down there because the weather's nice in Florida when it's not wherever they are. But I could be very wrong. Got my shirt last Friday. Love the fabric. Oh, thanks, St. Clair Insurance. And thanks for getting a shirt. That's so cool.
That's awesome.
That's so cool. I have, well, then you got one sticker. I have a whole thing of stickers for you that I found. I got 2 sets of the last original 111s ever, and they're going to you, a stack of a few for you, and a stack of a few for Gunnar Mensch down in Hawaii. That I was going to mail his, except he's going to be here in like a week, so I'm just going to give them to him. Or whatever. He's here next month, which is in like a week. Did you get the extra large in? Again, questions for Dual Shift. I do know that they were overwhelmed by the orders, not so much at Breakfast Club, but the moment they went live online, I think everybody was kind of surprised, and they placed another order immediately for more shirts. So I know that they're coming. I don't know if they're here right now. The internet is working, by the way. Dorian, I didn't mean anything about you. That wasn't your... Dorian is referring back to something that occurred on Instagram as well, and that had nothing to... I hope you weren't offended, Dorian. I was just kidding. In my mind, this was a pre-order. Like, I know he made a few to like give out at Breakfast Club and sell and whatever, but I didn't think... In my mind, it was a pre-order, like a blip shift. So you can't run out. It's a... However many are ordered is how many we'll make, you know? So I thought it was like... that doesn't make sense, you know? And then when I talked to Guards Rad... He was like, "Yeah, no, we're just going to blow through these, and then we'll figure out whatever else we have to do." So they're coming. They're coming. Mr. Nautis, Jerry, we'll get to the rest of the day because we saw Mr. Nautis today as well. It is a good vibe shirt. Why? I was wearing a Spider-Man shirt. Was getting bad vibes. As soon as I put the Good Vibes Breakfast Club shirt on, everything was good again. Wild. Is it 420 where you are also? Tell you what else about these sticky vapes since we're talking about it. A lot of times what happens with these disposable ones, in fact, I don't buy these disposable ones from... I'm going to back this up. I didn't previously used to buy these disposable ones because historically the problem is always you get about halfway down and then the thing starts blinking and it's out of battery. And you're like, but there's still stuff in there. What's the point? If you get these sticky vape ones from the Sticky Vape Company, they're rechargeable. It's a disposable still, but you recharge it if you need to. It's just killer. That way there's no you don't...
You're not wasting anything.
And beyond that, you're not angry with the product. I have been angry with the product because, I mean, you pay a premium for this stuff. It's not cheap.
Yeah.
Sticky Vape is very reasonably priced. I'm sorry. I'm not talking about that. How about Good Vibes Pancake Mix? Now, that's a hell of an idea. Hey, Alpha Dragon. What's up? I know you. What would that be? What's Good Vibes Pancakes Mix? Just you bless it with, I love you. You're the best batter in the world. Oh, yeah, like loving the batter from, like the slime from Ghostbusters. You're such good batter. You're going to be so delicious. You're going to feed me and my family. It's wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How about it? What does everyone think of the new GT3? Everyone, the embargo was lifted at 3 p.m. today, and everybody's videos have gone up, and I've watched a couple of them. I'm sorry, but loving this show better than any other one. The laughs are great. Oh, man. See, now, hey, Cam's here. All right, you're on my card today, Cam. All right, let me tell you about FB and AC. If not already. Please consider checking out Fresh Brewed and Air Cooled. I watched one the other day. It was the first one of season 2, just launched on Saturday. And it's our buddy Cam Ingram over here, Portia Malone, and our very good friend Ray Schaefer from Porsche. And they do a wonderful interview show. There's Tony Rackley. Really enjoyed hanging with you on Sunday. They do a wonderful interview show where it's like this, but with really smart people who really know what they're talking about. We're kind of playing talk show. Like they really, really are good at the conversations with these historic race figures and or designers or automotive figures. And it's really, really awesome. The best one is with Johnny Lieberman and the Porsche girl. I think I missed something there. Whatever, you guys are the best. Yeah, all right. All right. You all right? I learned by watching you. Cam, you're going to be here too soon. This is great. All of our future guests are checking in on us. They're like, is this show good enough to show up to?
Great.
Cam's going to be here in May as well, right, Cam? We talked about it in person, but we haven't followed up. I haven't followed up. Agree. Johnny Lieberman and Porsche Girl video, one of the best driving videos of late. Oh, I have to see this. Did Johnny? Oh, well, that was at Breakfast Club. That was Sunday or Friday at Breakfast Club.
That was.
I didn't know he put that up. I gotta check it out. That's awesome.
That's very cool.
Soon, can't wait. Same here, brother. That's so cool. Thanks, Dorian. I gotta watch that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sranella, probably S. Ranella, maybe. Sranella. Hi, Sranella. Did the new GT3 show up to Breakfast Club? Yes, it did. Did I check it out? Yes, I did. We put some videos up on the story last week, and I'm pretty sure I posted at least the launch. Super cool. I did not drive it, did not get to drive it. I hope to in the future. It was super cool. Everybody I've talked to has a different opinion, and that is why I really want to drive it. Talking to Magnus about it, talking to Johnny about it, and Smoking Tire about it, all very strong and different opinions.
Interesting.
Yeah, none bad, all good, just interesting. I want to have them all here for a panel. I want to find out what they think about that hood. It's awful.
That's bad.
P girl pooped her pants. Dude, all right, so we got to talk about this. Porsche girl is not, I guess I'm going to start some controversy here. I don't know how much of a driver she is, man. Slowpoke. And scared of speed. What's up with that? No, to each their own, obviously. But when I asked her that day when she got out of the car, I asked her what she thought. She goes, I hated it. She, of course, meant Johnny driving. And when I asked Johnny about it, the car's great. She's a wimp. So it all kind of depends. But also, she's also an actress. She's very, very talented. So it could have also been like, I'm hamming it up for the awesomeness of Porsche. So it's all very possible. She knows what she's doing. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that right now. And another thing, I'll tell you something else. It's for Lisa Martley. Just kidding, but it was fun to watch. No, it was. It was awesome. When Hotboxing Cars with Jay and Nicole show coming out. Oh, when's... Yeah. Well, not driving, right? You can't do that. You mean like here? Or we do a set where we're sitting in a car? That's kind of funny. A little awkward. Because the guest is... whatever. There's ways to figure it out, I guess. Oh, are you... you're thinking like Jerry Sein, like comedians in cars, but instead of getting coffee, we just sit in the parking lot? That's funny. I'm not even a pot smoker. That's just it. It would go straight. This is on the light stuff, guys. This is me on light beer. Here I am on Michelob Ultra. Imagine, GT Evo. Hi, GT Evo. Did I wrap up all the dangling? There was a lot of stories going there. So the people who are coming, yeah. So Jay Leno's hard to wrangle because he says yes, and then he says something that makes you think he's not going to do it, and then he says like a bunch of times, no, we're going to do it. No, we'll do it. Hi, that Porsche girl. Man, were your ears ringing? That Porsche girl, what did you think of the new GT3 and your ride with Johnny Lieberman? Everyone in here was just talking about it. That's why I'm asking. And while she does that. The other thing, too, is like it doesn't say when people leave. So some people could just pop in to like show that they, hey, look, I showed up to your party. And then what's possible? I don't know. Terrifying. No, she's still here. Do you drive fast yourself? I've never seen you drive fast, and that's not a judgment at all. It's more of I'm curious. It's really just curiosity. Thank you for being here still. There also may be a delay. Who the hell knows? Beyond the one that's here. That Porsche girl, I was talking to you about the driving fast thing. You're probably typing. Oh, you do drive fast? Of course. Okay. Is fast a relative term? Is it a sliding scale, like the Price is Right, that we would move it maybe over here for some people and maybe over here for other people?
I would say yes.
Always more fun to be a driver than a passenger, I think. Yeah, for sure. In fact, that was one of the funny moments in watching the Smoking Tires review was when Matt Farah and Zach Clapman switched seats halfway through. Matt was very, very funny in the passenger seat for all of the same reasons. True, Sully's. Yeah, I agree, Skip. Like Zach Clapman really challenging the entry speed. And Zach looks down and he goes, you were going in corners at all these same speeds. And he's like, and it truly is. It's just the passenger seat. Who was it we were talking to the other day? Wait a second. It might have been Johnny Lieberman after that Porsche girl. I was talking to somebody the other day, and chime in if anybody else heard this. And the person said whoever they had just driven was the biggest, bad right-seater since Ken Block. And Ken Block obviously is an insane, I wouldn't even know what the hell to call his driving. Drag race, not fragrance. Oh, check out my fragrance in my IGTV drag race. Check out my drag race in. Also, that Porsche girl's coming out with a new fragrance. It was you. Okay, so yeah. So Lieberman was like, Ken Block is the only person who was bigger wuss than her. Ken Block was like, you're going to flip it. You're going to flip it. You're going to flip it. Ken Block's the one from the Gymkhana videos that slides off the side of the mountain with Swart and all that stuff.
I remember you saying that. That's a great comparison for me.
It's so funny. Mazza the One. I've been saying Mazathion forever, and I just looked at it for the first time with different eyes, and it's Mazza the One. Beers for Fears, one vintage. That control issues. Yeah, you're. No, it's got to be. It's got to be. But do you think? I mean, aren't some drivers? That would be an interesting study. If all drivers are that way, or if some drivers are that way, because I'm a pretty good passenger, depending on who's in the driver's seat. If it's someone I trust, you got me. Even if you kill me, it's like I trusted you. It's on me. And there are some people that I don't want to. The Sabine Schmidt videos of her as a right seater are great. Yeah, agreed. Carissable. You should see me in a plane. What do you try to drive the plane too? You're not doing that right. Slow down. Why are you going over the pole? Are you a bad flyer, that Porsche girl? I can see you having control issues, but you've also had stalkers in the past and everything, so you have reason to have control issues. I don't know if we should be talking about that today, but she revealed it on our show. She's had history.
Everyone asked me about passengering with you, and I feel the same way. Like, I trust you implicitly, and you're a great driver. So
I'm definitely an excellent driver. You should see me on Sundays.
That sounded very Rain Man.
Yeah, well, especially talking about me, for sure. Hi, Jeff Paul. Oh, Jeff Paul. My love to Libby. Jeff Paul is someone I used to know from several past lives. Actually, the first past live was we worked together at a show called Arrest and Trial. We liked it. It was. Oh, you know what's funny about this is it ties into Cars, because who also worked on that show was Tim Pappas's wife, whose name escapes me also right now, but she was in the art department on that show. Jeff Paul, you'll probably remember her too if you knew her name. I know, I feel like an idiot. Anyway, and so we worked together on this show called Arrest and Trial. It was a Dick Wolf show, which sounds great because, dun dun. But it turns out this was the real life Law and Order, so it was like real stories picked from headlines around the country and then researched, and then it was like they'll interview the real people and then do a reenactment, one of those types of shows. And it was only half an hour long. And
that's a lot to put in a half hour.
Exactly. And this is going to blow your mind. And they syndicated it. It was Maury Povich produced show. It was Mo Productions. And this is all true. It sounds like I'm making it up. I'm just pulling names out of a hat here. It's all true. Sounds made up, 100% factual. They syndicated this thing to do 2 episodes a night, nightly. So 10 new episodes a week is what we were doling out to America. So Jeff Paul, you can probably correct me on the exact number. If my memory serves, we had to create either 180 or 190 episodes in like the regular amount they would give to do a season of 22 or whatever.
That's heavy.
So we had teams out all over the country at all times, and not just like a team here, a team there. There were like 5 or 6 different teams, producing teams, camera teams, audio teams, just all throughout the country doing all this stuff. And he was the casting director, associate. He worked casting on that. And then later, my old roommate Brett, who is no longer with us, he passed away from life stuff, biological stuff. Not a car crash, not a suicide. I don't know why. Too much? Overshare? You bet. His childhood girlfriend or whatever used to come visit us all the time. And you know what I mean? Like they were best friends for life, like one of those. and she was visiting once, and I can't remember how the hell it all happened, but Jeff Paul came and hung out with us as well, and that girl Libby and Jeff Paul. In fact, we all ended up driving out to PCH that night and like just doing the coast run and all that stuff. And they ended up staying together and getting married. 196 episodes. We shot 6 per week, exactly.
That is
196 episodes.
That's a heavy schedule.
Yeah. So we had to do this thing for like a year before anybody even saw it. And by the time it was hitting the airwaves, we were like down the road motors. The show was never, they were like, nope, never, nope, 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 never. Brian Dennehy was the host, if anybody remembers that one. Brian Dennehy from Cocoon, the head alien from Cocoon.
That guy?
Tommy Boy's dad. He was the overshare, I know. He was the host. You know, like your old show with the Robert Stack.
Mysteries?
Yeah, it was like that. You know, he walks in all stern. And weird tie-in for me, we shot all of those in Connecticut, in my hometown. Because Brian Dennehy lives in Connecticut, or did. I think he's no longer with us. Coast to Coast Industries, man, are you here for a good one? Libby and I just celebrated our 19-year anniversary.
That's impressive.
That's
Congratulations.
bullshit, because I remember that night out on PCH in the little tunnel on the sand and everything, and that was like 5 years ago, tops. 19 years, Jeff. That's amazing. It's impossible, isn't it? That feels impossible to me.
Yeah.
I moved out here in 1999, and every time we go to Malibu Kitchen, I look up at the first apartment I rented when I lived here. Every single time. Up in the Malibu Colony, it's not what they call it, but up there on Civic Center Way, the ones that you look at on the hill. And every time I see it, I think about all of that stuff. Carissable, so amazing. Better reference, Tommy Boy. You don't remember Cocoon? Carissa, okay. Kara. Hi. Ooh, somebody's hungry. Somebody needs some treats. All right, so we went up to Point Wainimi today to go see our friends at Tradecraft Farms. Hit it again? Sure, you did. Well, this is a good time for this. Jeff Paul says, we got married on that same beach we had our first kiss. Jay interrupted that kiss. I showed you guys the tunnel, and I didn't know that the tunnel they always shoot at in the movies. They're like, oh, here comes the monster out of the tunnel, or the beautiful lady, or whatever it is. So I showed them this tunnel. Well, you know what? You shouldn't have come down there with me, because that was a weird threesome, and I didn't know you guys were going to fall in love and get married. Who even knew? I thought we were just all going down there as chums, you know?
It would seem like it.
I didn't know. 19 years. That is so cool, man. My missus over here and I got married on a beach as well. Same ocean. We were in Hawaii for ours. Same ocean.
Same ocean.
It's like the same beach. How about that? When you go to a pond, like a swimming hole, you probably didn't have these experiences when I was a kid growing up in Connecticut. Skip Plus, back me up here. Merwin Meadows is just a hole in the earth with sand all around it. And it's got a natural spring. I mean, it's flowing, you know what I mean? So it's fed. It's not like it's just stagnant water. But it's what I'm trying to get to here is, where is the beach? It's all the way around it. So it's...
Yeah, we didn't have that.
I know, but hi, Jeff Swartz here as well. Jeff Swart, we miss you. You sent some amazing photography to me the other day with the 111 photos. I'm so grateful that you even think about us ever. I just think you're the best. Also, in my own embarrassment, every time I send you a message of any sort, there always seems to be an embarrassing typo. So just know that I'm a buffoon who adores you. I write like with love and adoration, and it writes admiration, and I sound like, oh, Jeff Swore, and I am kind of that way. So it just makes it even worse. You know what I mean? He goes, I know. Thanks for being awesome. I just love watching your work and your posts. I think you're so great. And Jezebel, you know I'm in love with your dog, so there's that. I love a good-hearted animal. That Porsche girl, hi, Jeff. See, it's a party. Everybody's hanging out. Oh, my gosh. What a riot. Love the Zwart Porsche 212. So yeah, the Jay Leno thing, I'm going to stay on him because he said I could. I said, well, I kind of got, I think I told you last time, I kind of got the feeling, I was like, is this a brush off? Because you don't have to, because we can, it's okay. You don't have to. I'm going to do Kevin Hart before you. Like, all right. I didn't want to play I worked with Kevin Hart when he was nobody. But aside from him, who we will lock down, I did tell you. I said, well, I don't want to. I'm getting the feeling like I don't want to bother you. I don't want to become like a pest about it. He's like, no. You can come up to me anytime. I was like, all right. In addition to that, we do have Cam Ingram will be here soon. You saw Jensen Button will be here soon. Our good friend Ant Anstead will be here soon. And there are more. Rob Corddry is going to be here soon. In fact, I have to follow up with him, tomorrow at this point. He is back from his trip, and I think enough time has passed where he can come in now. So Rob Corddry will be here soon. And there are more. Tony Rackley, man, did we have a good time with you the other day? He'll be here soon. Sounds like I'm trying to wrap it up. I'm not. No, it's just so many things I start and then I get sidetracked because Instagram is awesome. He will do it. He definitely will do it. Yeah. And I believe him when he says that he will do it. Can we talk about how freaking awesome Pinstripe Chris's artwork is? Holy crap! Yeah, Skip Plus. I'm digging that you're following him now. I think that's super cool. JJ Gates. I don't know how much you know about me. I got a bit of a mimic thing going on, and it's not intentional. I can't really hang out with anybody who has any kind of a distinctive quirk without adopting it before the end of the conversation. It's horribly embarrassing. Tony Rackley, looking forward to it, guys. You too, brother. Man, I had fun with you on Sunday. I feel like there's always a party going on, and I feel like you and I have our own little private party at that party every time we hang out. So the mimic thing, yeah. Like I think of any time we hang out with Ian Bagg. Ian Bagg's got this kind of thing, man. You know, he's what's up there, fella? And I can't help but adopt. I don't do it on purpose. It's if you've seen the movie Rain Man, it's what he does whenever there's a sound, when they're on the bridge, they're on the and when they're having sex in the bedroom, he's like, "What's that noise?" Like, I don't know. You know, it's again horribly embarrassing. It's truth and honesty night. You want to play truth or truth? I'll take truth, please. Got to put it all out there, I guess. That's what Matt says. And Matt told me to jump off his bridge. I'm thinking about doing it. That was the secret for him. You can't be two people. You got to just be the one real person who you really are.
It's true. I'm glad he got there.
JJ, that's friggin' awesome. So anyway, I guess point in being, like, it's not really on purpose. It's not really even an impression. I can't tell a story about somebody who sounds a certain way without doing it. Like, if I talk about the smoking tire, it's fine. But if I recount a story where he said something, it sounds like he said, I'm doing... whatever, it doesn't matter. Smoking that truth serum, 100% carissable. And it's fun, by the way, too. It makes you happy. Nothing wrong with that. Also, it's legal here. I mean, it's not like we're doing anything out of school. Hi, Jay and Nicole. Hi, Scott Kelly. How you doing? How's your new car treating you? Got a cool new car. Got it all raced out. Got the cage in the back and everything. Super cool. Alpha Dragon says, Mrs. Ryan's laugh could be an alternative energy source. With a sun emoji. Let's figure that out, man. Because if so, we could sell it. And that would be good for everybody. As a matter of fact, we just developed a Patreon the other day. If anybody wants to become a Patreon supporter, go to Late Night Playset. Click on support. It's a work in progress. It will be developed over the next week or so. Also, the new YouTube page for What Are You Driving Today will be, I think it's next week we're going live with it. I can't remember. There won't be a new show this week. Season 1 is done. You've seen them all. They're all going to go up on, I think a couple of them will be massage tweaked. There was a couple things. But overall, it'll be basically the ones you saw. But you'll have them in one place where you can binge if you want, 1 through 10. Yes, I'm here for the laughs. Always so contagious. Thank you, Carissable. And that'll be fun. A lot of new stuff. And then we were toying with the idea of launching a new YouTube page for this show. And I really like the idea of doing it because I think it would probably be a good, smart thing to do from a growth standpoint of the things that everybody wants to see of like, oh, well. And it's handicapped now with how we did it. You know, I think I've told you before, when we started this, we didn't know what the hell we were doing. We were just looking for a place with free bandwidth, free storage. So we were like, well, YouTube has some. And I'm like, well, I already have this YouTube channel. We have this one video that's got like 500,000 hits on it. And we don't want to lose that, do we? Meanwhile, the channel was 10 years old it's from 2010. So anyway, there's that and there's a bunch of other, my home videos are on there. My shit from high school is on, my plays from high school. Basically, it can't ever be just a show YouTube like it should be. So maybe we should do that. And that's an interesting endeavor to me. I don't think the old one will go away. It may become private. Maybe that becomes available to the Patreon users. Maybe they have access to the whole library. And that's right. You gotta pay to weed through that crap. Yeah, I don't know. We're talking about it and figuring it all out now. It'll all be figured out in the next couple of weeks. Got to go, folks. Catch you Thursday. Thank you so much, Skip Plus. I want your advice on some of this stuff. And I also want to admin you over here because I can. Oh, no, they must not look at YouTube when we were live. I'm sorry. We're back. You appear a tad high. Yes, we are. David Buchanan. Oh, that's Phyllis. What's up, guys? You have seen the movie Nobody. What did you think of it? I haven't seen it. They must not look at YouTube when they were alive, but we are. I'm getting to it now. Love the chemistry between the two of you. She obviously adores you. That is my mother talking, everybody. Thanks. You're very funny. Again, my mother. No, not spring break. Okay. Winter in Florida from Oshkosh B'gosh is what Phyllis meant by that. Okay. Sorry about that for everybody else. Now, what the hell was I coming over here to do? Oh, I wanted to make Skip Plus an admin. Except he's the one guy who didn't comment tonight. How is that possible? Son of a... None of this worked. None of it worked. Okay.
What a bust.
Tonight's not my night. Oh, gosh. TJ Navy, hi, Tim. Dude, what's up? Dude and I over there used to play Gran Turismo 1 together. Hey, he says, dude. Back when GT1... Back when Gran Turismo was out on PlayStation 1. And then when PlayStation 2 came out, we went and bought them together at Circuit City.
That's really
That's
David.
real. That's true. In Danbury, Connecticut. Cheers and thanks for the show. Oh, thank you. Damien, when are you good? You've been busy, right? You haven't been avoiding us. You've just been busy on Friday. I mean, Dorian. Sorry. I said Damien. I'm sorry. She thinks it's funny. M. Doris 44 joined. Hi. Wow, hour flew by. Lost. Oh no, let's not do this again. Los Tres Pagodas. But now my problem is remembering who that is because I remember them explaining it all to me. Wait, isn't Los Tres Pagodas? Aren't you also 9/11 Ron Burgundy? And if so, I'm unfollowing one of those. Which one do you want it to be? One account. Maybe it's a different guy. Could be a different guy. Oh, Otto Light's here. What's up, Kurt? Miss you. How you feeling up? Did you have surgery? You said you were going to have surgery. I think it was going to be on Friday. Maybe it was on Monday. Are you high? Yep, it is him. Oh, that's awesome. But wait, is it Mikey in real life? No, it's not Mikey. Damn it. I can't remember. Blame my boys. Yeah, that's awesome. I have that too. Yes, I had surgery last Friday. And they, put it back or stitch it up or, you're all on the mend. Getting better and stuff. Billy. That's right, not Mikey. Billy. Billy's easy. Boy, I can't remember any of my relatives' names. I kept calling Robert Richard. I kept calling Richard Robert. And and Billy is Phyllis. Yeah, so it's my dad and my uncle. And Billy was my uncle. They're both passed away though, so maybe that's why. Maybe I've blocked them both out.
That's
what my mental blocks are for both of them.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
Very.
That is. I mean, I'm bad. I don't want to blame it on that because I'm not great with names anyway. I'm good with usernames. I'm good with all right. I'm good with faces and I'm good with cars. And then I'm getting better with usernames and I'm getting better with the names. But the names takes me a few times. The nice guy who's maybe even on here. He was on here before. Sully Sound. His real name, I'm going to guess, is Alex, and I'm pretty sure that's true. But it took me a few Breakfast Clubs in a row to get it. And no offense, but like a lot of people come to Breakfast Club now. Tell Will I worked with him and doubled his wife Vivica on Night at the Roxbury. Will Ferrell she's talking about, obviously. You worked with him and doubled his wife Vivica. Is Will Ferrell's wife's name Vivica?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
She's from Sweden.
That's awesome. On Night at the Roxbury. I love that movie. That's a totally guilty pleasure, and I don't think I've ever seen it high because I didn't start getting high until later in life.
Chris Kattan's the other guy, right?
Oh, yeah. But it was an SNL sketch that they used to do when I was there. Oh, here we go. View request. Oh, but I can't put him in the YouTube show, which absolutely blows. So we're going to be able to hear him, which, again, blows. Oh, that's not going to work. It's not there anymore. All right, go live. We have to see if this works. Remember, we need a Bluetooth speaker, a YouTube speaker. Had surgery last Friday. Didn't we do this already? Yep, they're the nicest people ever. Shit, now who? I'm lost. No driving a stick for a few weeks. Oh, man. All right, well, at least you're getting back together. Great seeing the crew Friday. Wish I wasn't 1,000 miles away. Awesome, Laura. Yeah, I see him all the time. I'm here twice a week. Tell Will I produce with him in his double. Oh, he weren't talking to me at all. Speaking of Ron Burgundy, I'm at Will Ferrell's house right now. Not even kidding. Oh, that's funny. Well, I used to work with him on Saturday Night Live. And tell him you're talking to someone on a talk show of the original Letterman set. He won't give a shit. He won't give a shit. But I did used to work with him on SNL. He might remember me. Yep, they're the nicest people ever. That's awesome. That's so cool. Can barely hear you on Instagram. Oh, really? Shit. So this new, and we have a new. Is this any better, Laura? Is this any better without the new fancy mic on there? Because it's a lot easier for me, I'll tell you that. And it can go back to Amazon. Everybody wins. You don't have to. I'm just kidding. But I mean, you can if you want to. I can't remember. I don't think I've ever seen or worked with him since Saturday Night Live. Like a lot of other people I've seen since or worked with since.
Yeah, I did. But not you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But yeah, he would know her for sure. Duh. Say hi to Nicole Shabbat's here. I always forget. Like, you have a way bigger comedy history than my fucking little time at SNL.
I worked for his publicist. They were together a long time.
Oh, can I say it?
Mm-hmm.
LeBove used to, that's right. Volume not great, buddy. How do you change that? Like, seriously, how do you change that? I mean, other than get closer? Little muffled. Still? Oh, man, I don't know what to do. I'm going to reboot everything. That's cool. Thanks, Scott Kelly. Have a great day and enjoy Will Ferrell's house. And then get out and drive someplace. All right, so we went to Tradecraft Farms this morning, and then after that, we decided to drive down the coast a little bit. And what we ended up doing was we popped into Malibu Kitchen. Susie was not there on Sunday. We usually get a whole big box to go. The second you did the other mic, it muffled. No, I didn't do the other. I took it. Oh, Jesus Christ. I just want people to be happy. Is this any better? Uh-oh, waiting cease and desist for using Ron's picks. Now you don't have to worry about that. How is this mic now? Anybody? Everybody? It will be no different for the YouTube audience. And the YouTube audience can't see anything we're doing in here today, which is a total shame. Total shame. All right, so yeah, the good mic is better. Well, that's not much of a surprise. But I took it off because you said it wasn't good before. Okay. While we popped into the kitchen, which was lovely, we had to get your big box of goodies.
Thank you.
It was nice to see Bill and Phil again.
That was
What a day. What
awesome.
a day. All right, so not perfect, but better. All right, I'm sorry. Sorry, that Porsche girl. Boy, that Porsche girl's picky, huh?
Lots of demands.
No, you're awesome.
Love you, Laura.
It is much better. No, he's... Oh, God damn, I don't know who to believe. Somebody else is saying much better. Well, it was a fun time on the porch today. Our old buddy Joe with the silver GT3 showed up. We haven't seen him in ages. We are never at Malibu Kitchen during the week. I think unless I'm picking up a pie, like for Thanksgiving or a holiday or whatever, I'll go pick up a pie and that's it. Zoom in and out. But our buddy Joe showed up and we had a nice conversation with him. And then our buddy Jerry showed up, Mr. Nautis, who you just saw in here. And we got to have a good conversation with him. And our new, I'm going to say friend, our new acquaintance, Phil Rosenthal was there again. Somebody feed Phil. And it's very cool to be able to say hi, Phil, and have him say hi back and know who you are. For no other reason than it's just like, oh, it's nice to just have shorthand.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it, personally.
We love his wife a lot. I mean, we love both of them. They're awesome. But his wife, Monica, I missed her on Sunday. Like, I wanted her to come back.
Yeah, she's so funny.
I genuinely enjoyed her company. She's just funny. And they're just both so joyful. Just being around people who are joyful is so nice and easy. And not everyone is joyful.
It's a good energy.
Yeah. Yeah, really happy people. So there was that. And am I skipping anything? Traffic like crazy. Holy snot.
Yeah, we've been out in the wild in a while.
Real world is back.
Yeah.
Crazy pants.
Full effect.
We left at like 8:30, the garage probably, and we got back at like 2.
Yeah, we were gone most of the day.
Most of that was traffic, and then the lines at the 420 places, crazy. I was taking pictures along the way. So fun.
It's a big day for them.
Yeah, corrected horse. Boy, I thought that said connected hose. Connected hose. Connected hose is here. Hi, connected hose. What, pray tell, do the new folks think of the GT3? Laura thinks it's terrible. She hates it. Horrible. Scary as fuck. And does anyone else have a problem with the hood, or is it just me? And then for a third category, I submit, does anyone else see my problem with the hood, but not have a problem with it, but it doesn't bother them? But at least they acknowledge it, that it's an issue for me. A lot of people don't even see it. They're like, I don't even get it.
At all.
Really?
Yeah.
Because of me?
No, it's just icky.
Okay.
Gives me the willies.
Oh, terrifying, not terrible. Of course. So sorry. That is worth clarifying. You saying there's a difference? Hood doesn't really bother me, but I see why people don't like it. Oh, does anyone else not like it? I'm the only one I've heard with my issues.
Surprise.
Handled like it was on rails. Yeah, they say the cornering is ridiculous. The track is so much wider on the 992 that for it not to be ridiculously better there would be problems. I love the spoiler. Okay, good for you. After the new BMW grille, I love the new GT3. That's funny. The more I look at the BMW, the grille becomes the least of the issues. It's just, I said this first, but then Matt, I don't know if that sounded like a fucking line in the sand thing. But anyway, Smoking Tire has said it as well. He sees a lot of GTR in that car, and I called our M4 the BMW GTR. The entire time we owned it, I referred to it as the BMW GTR. So it was very clear they were going in that direction to me. So it's not much of a surprise. But when I look at it, I just see all of that. A lot of Japanese GTR in there. No problem with it. It's just, they have that car. I haven't seen it in person, but I love the pics. In person, it's better than the pics, in my opinion. So if you... Wait, are we talking about the GT3 or the M4? Shit. I've seen them both in person. Scott Kelly, come up to Breakfast Club. That's where they are. I love the pics. I see the problem with the hood, but it doesn't bother me. But I think it looks like a monorail. You think it looks like a monorail? Looks like a monorail. Do you mean because of how this thing? Everyone needs to relax about the hood. You saying that makes me want to rile them up about it. I don't know the thing. I'm telling you something else. Laura, the issue for me is that they clearly acknowledge the error because the Cup cars don't have it. They made a good hood. They made a significantly better looking hood with everything where it should be. And ironically, it has 3 freaking nostrils, so it should be worse looking. But design-wise, things are in the right place, so it's better looking. I know that's a lot of complicated stuff, I know. Yeah, I know how you hate being mansplained. I guess my issue is that, in my opinion, Porsche has acknowledged the issue, and I bet the GTRS hood will be like the Cup hood and not the GT3 hood. That's my speculation. And if I'm right, then you're wrong. How's that? No. If anyone is not relaxed about the hood, I agree. They should relax about the hood. But I do take issue with it from a very relaxed state. Here, let me show you how relaxed it is. What do you think? That felt like Guilfoyle from Silicon Valley. What do you think? Who we also know. You know his real name. I can't think of it.
Martin Starr.
Martin, yeah. Oh, that's my issue. Lost from the heritage. Yeah, agree, Dorian. The Hofmeister kink was the last straw for me. The lack thereof, I should say. Is one better not in person? Well, the truth, Scott Kelly, is I thought the GT3 looked exactly like I expected it to look. And then the M4... Basm had a base M4 up at Breakfast Club the other day. It was in stick, too, which was pretty cool. And I didn't hate it. I didn't like it by any means, but I didn't hate it as much as I did previously. Yeah, I don't think it was a sign of, oh, it's growing on me. I think just because the grille was black, the car was white, there was enough whatever was going on that it threw off. I still didn't like it, though. It was the best one I had seen. I'll tell you what I think is unlook-at-able is the frickin' Base 4 series with all of that nonsense, and then they chrome surround that and everything. Oh, it's terrible. I don't know how anybody buys that car. Well, whatever it is, plastic, but it's shiny silver.
Still, ew.
GT3 is perfect as is and going to get even better. Yeah. You like the hood as is, Ron Goodman? Design-wise, as a design aficionado, I can't get behind that. The over-under, how they did the nostrils into the tribute relief. I don't like it. And then you look at the Cup car of the exact same GT3, and it looks fantastic. I mean, genuinely, I think it's fantastic looking. Scott Kelly says, yep. Actually, he says, eep. I don't know what that is, but it could be yep. I mean, he's at Will Ferrell's house for all. He's probably laughing his ass off. Yep, because of the lack of front fascia in the bumper with the side of the bumper still painted. Yeah. Maybe that's it. Sully Sound says amen. Amen to you, Sully Sound. Paint the vents to match the color of the car, and it would be less noticeable. See, that's it, but I don't have a problem with the vents. My issue is the design, the over-under on how they did it. Where the line between... What would you call this on a human being? There's a name for that. Whatever this little thing is, there's a that. between the two nostrils, just as there should be. And then that continues up and then becomes the relief in the hood, the little cutout, you know, the little double bubble kind of line. It's just it feels to me like a freshman's. It was like, oh, this is cool, like because they haven't studied design yet. That's how it felt. And then somebody, by the time they got to like doing the Cup cars or the GT3, somebody was like, okay, all right, well, for these ones over here, we're gonna do this, all right? And I've never seen them do that before, where they change it. So who knows? Paint the vents to match, and yeah, I mean. It's not the nostrils that bother me. Again, there's 3 on the Cup car. It's where the indent is. Yeah. Don't get me started. Bye, guys. It's 4:20. Love you. That Porsche girl, thank you so much for hanging out. We love you. Great to see you up at Breakfast Club the other day with the turbo. Super awesome. And it was fun to see Johnny drive it, too, although I heard that you were scared in that, too. So I heard he didn't get to really drive it that much. I want to take you for a what are you driving today? Repulsive, yes. Does the lack of Hausmeister ink in the new 4 Series bother anyone? Huge, huge, huge. Boy, I can't read fast enough. It's better than the regular for where it's connected, though. Yeah, it is. Exactly, it is better than the regular. See? People are on it. Marcia Beto, what's up? Lil Wait. Hey, party people. New 4 Series lacks the defining design language of BMW. Absolutely. But I find that all of their vehicles do these days. Honesty. See, everyone is with me on the Hofmeister King. So, great. Yeah. That was the last straw for me. And there's a lot you could do to... whatever. You could do everything they're doing now and keep those other things.
It's not one or the other.
Right. It's a choice to not do it. And I get that.
That would irk me.
But it's a choice. What'd you say?
It would irk me.
It would irk you, yeah. They kept it in the new 3. Well, don't get me started on that. So the 3 and the 4 are totally different vehicles now. I know they've been platform-wise for a long time, but now design-wise, they used to at least keep the same design cues. Is there a possibility that there is an aerodynamic reason for how the vents were done? Not in my opinion, no. No. Because nothing would change. The issue that irks me, I wish I had a model of the car to refer to. The issue that irks me wouldn't change. They're making new design changes to be more unique, but now look more generic shapes. Yeah, agree. Well, what I find is that, car companies used to have like whatever their little things that made them, oh, that looks like an Audi, that looks like a BMW, that looks like a Ford. And nowadays they all just pull from each other. It's like all of the trademarks have expired. So like whatever they I noticed this too, that I think is it the Mustang? No, I can't remember. I think it might be the Mustang. Some cars started doing the Hofmeister King. Thanks, guys, for the entertainment, but some of us have got to work. Haha, see you, mate. Bye, Ron Goodman. I can't believe you hung out this long. Great to see you. Great to see you. Okay, money is no object. Totally a vehicle of preference. 9912 GT3 touring car or Speedster, and how would you spec it interior and paint to sample color? Lil Wait, that's a great question. It would be GT3 over Speedster, like 199 to 1. Solely, even though the Speedster is a fantastic car, solely because I'm a coupe guy. I don't need the convertible. So that's the why of it. How would I spec it? Very, very lightly. Yeah, I'd go for a very, very cool color, and I would go strippy strip on everything else. I don't want rear wheel steer. I don't want anything, really. As a matter of fact, because of our life, I don't even think I would do the buckets. I might do the buckets. I'd probably do the buckets. I'd probably do the buckets because it makes more sense financially to do the buckets. I mean, it's cheaper to get them in your car from Porsche than it is to get them on the secondhand market. Like, I could get them and give them to Sarah Dismantler, and she could get a fortune for them and give us like seats that would fit. Yeah. Sadly, only made prototypes of GT3 Cabriolet for 9912, but didn't make them. Yeah. Color, something cool and wild and vintage. It's funny. I mean, until recently, I would have said Bahama Yellow maybe, but I just saw Rob Dickinson from Singers last week, and it is stunning. But you know, like we know him. Like, would you literally get the twin car of your buddy? So that's that might be weird. And then I would have said blue, like a Miami blue, Mexico blue, something like that. But then you got Misha over there he's already covered that. And then he's my other buddy. So I'd have to think about that. And yes, we would do houndstooth buckets as well. Let's think about it. Well, what would I do? I don't know if I've ever seen one in Guards Red, and I don't want a Guards Red car. I just don't. But because I've never seen one, maybe as simple as going, because it's such a cool car, everyone's going paint to sample with them. I'm like, let's go with the old classic car that everyone's sick of, the color that's sick of.
Color.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Lava orange doesn't do it for me. I like seeing it. I like seeing it in other people's, but I would never want it. But I said that of yellow. I never wanted yellow, and here we are. We've had this car longer than any car I've ever had. Put more miles on it than any car I've ever put on. Stainless steel body. Been there, done that. Oh yeah, look, I didn't even clean up the set. That's so funny. I didn't get to that. Look, we still got the DeLorean out here. The book over there from the other day with Danny Bodkin. So that was fun. On Sunday, we ended up hanging out with Danny Bodkin, and he came out to Malibu Kitchen. So that was fun. From DeLorean, he was our guest on Thursday, if you didn't catch it. Oslo Blue is a great choice. That's a great choice. Yeah, I'd have a hard time. Maybe I'd just get silver and keep wrapping it different colors. I don't know. Ruby Stone's a great choice. I don't know if I've seen that. I love the 997 GT3 Black with orange accents, or what they call the Halloween car. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of those. I like that too. Autolite, hilarious. Golden green. What's golden green? Has anyone seen one in speed yellow yet? I've seen signal yellow. I've seen Bahama yellow. If no one's seen speed yellow, because our car is yellow, like, it just makes sense. I'm going to say speed yellow. Silver wheels, obviously. And does anyone else know? I've been wanting to know the answer to this for a while. Do you know if, you can get the black wheels or you can probably get a bunch of different ones, black, gray, silver. Is the silver wheel in the GT3 Touring the same silver, stay with me now, as the 911R? In the wheels, I'm talking about the wheels, the wheel silver. I've seen speed yellow M4. Not a 911 though. Wow, speed yellow M4. That's cool. I've seen some. What is BMW calls it, the individual program. I've never seen speed yellow. I've never seen a Porsche color on there. What was the question I asked first? Oh, the wheels, silver. So nobody knows. I'm guessing. Then maybe everybody's looking it up for me now. The 911R had silver wheels that were, I think, a very specific silver that were actually like bright silver, for lack of a better term, like almost white silver. And I love it and always have. And I have wanted to do, our wheels are getting kind of, our whole car has certainly seen some some road. Oh, that's a good question. I think the 911R are slightly lighter, more aluminum. No. You mean in only color? Only color. I think they're the same wheels. I don't think one is more. I don't know what we're talking about right now. Gotta ice. All right, Kurt. Feel better, buddy. If you need anybody to exercise your cars on Fridays, we're happy to swing by your place and pick something up. No problem. We get the donuts over there anyway. We got to stop by anyway. Oh, in color, yeah, okay. So that's what I think too, just a little bit lighter. No, Sully Sound, no. They went all hell crazy about how it was a different paint. It's just simply a different, brighter silver. It may be called like ultimate silver, or premium silver, or super silver, or ultra silver. It may actually be called ultra silver. And that's why I was curious if it was different. Because I would be the nutty guy who goes, okay, give me the speed yellow freaking car, but I want that really ultra rare fucking wheel color. Like, I'm that weird guy. Because I like it. I like it better. And I was thinking, as I was getting to with our car, like thinking about having the wheels repowder coated, and I would probably do that color versus the stock, whatever Porsche silver wheels are that they come from BBS. I'm doing a sunrise drive Friday with a few people. Hopefully we'll catch the Porsche meet. Well, I hope so too. The truth is it's officially 9 to 11, but people are there earlier and we generally stay much later. So I don't think you'll miss at least some of the group. Am I saying your name right? I'll wait. Oh no, I'll wait. I did that last time too. I'll wait. Gosh darn it. I remember you. I'll wait. I'm sorry. It takes a few times. All right, now we're just sitting here talking. All right, we should wrap this up. What are we doing? Should we talk about sponsors? Was this even a show? I don't know. St. Clair Insurance. Let's talk about them. That would be pretty cool. Thanks, Silly Sound. Where? I just came on. What do you mean where? City, we've been waiting for you. Is it City? Kitey? Kitty? Meow. Is that This Is 42? When she's stealing, she's on the pills?
Yeah.
Meow. Here's a question for you. Best donuts at Good Vibes Breakfast Club. Oh, see, now if you're asking us, I'm going to say Dunkin' Donuts because I grew up with Dunkin' Donuts. So that's why we like it. Also, side note, her grandmother literally used to work there her whole life.
Yeah.
Like that was the job she had. Worked there her whole life. So it's kind of a thing. Also, it wasn't a big McDonald's like chain like it is now. It was a success story for us. It was a local New England success story. So we like Dunkin'. But we are grateful for anything anybody brings. Somebody has brought Porto's a couple times. Porto's the bakery. And I'm not the biggest fan of Porto's. They have been bringing some breakfast stuff, like some spanakopita stuff, and there's some sort of I didn't get to try it, but it was called a meat pie. They were all gone by the time I got there. Absolutely excellent. Well, I want that spanakopita right now. It's so good. GVBC runs on Dunkin'. Yeah, totally. Well, we do anyway. But which donut specifically for each of you? Oh, for me, it's Boston cream all day long. There is only one donut. It's a Dunkin' Donut Boston cream.
The one with frosting is pretty good, but I like the one with the pink icing and sprinkles.
The Homer Simpson for the missus. The pink frosted. Ooh, donut. You know, that whole thing.
I look kind of like that sometimes.
Randy's is killer too, although I haven't had a chance to try any of the Randy's that have come up to Breakfast Club lately. I used to love Randy's donuts from the Big Donut. Ironically, again, from the Homer Simpson. There was the whole thing where he falls asleep up there or something, or he tries to eat it. I can't remember. But since they've franchised out and chained out or come up with multiple locations or whatever, I haven't had them, so I don't know. I got to try from somebody else. Krispy Kreme for us over Dunkin', not a chance in the world. Nope. We have no interest in the Krispy Kremes. You're welcome to bring them by all means, but it will not be ingested by me. And that's not like a line in the sand thing. I don't like them. The first time I ever had one, I threw up. Haven't liked them since. Didn't like it then. It just is what it is. It was my first donut experience moving to Los Angeles. I was working on the TV show Felicity, and it was my new experiences with craft service at Felicity, and they had what looked like a Boston cream donut. And I was like, oh, well, I'll try one, sure, you know. And no crispy ever. Yeah, no, not even a little bit. And what was inside was, it looked like it, and it had the chocolate, so it looks like it. It was like the white frosting, you know.
Ew.
Cream filled, not custard filled.
Totally different.
And that was not okay. It was not okay. There was something else about it. It wasn't what I expected. I was talking to other people. It was like one of those, and it went right in the garbage. Krispy Kreme has the wrong size holes. I agree with that. Krispy Kreme is selling you air, people. Selling you a lot of sugar air. Not a fan. Glazed sugar air is what their slogan should be. Come on, get some glazed sugar air. sound like John Lovitz in the Friends. Grab hold of a sugar-o. The gummy bears and the Bears overboard. Macaroni and cheese. We gotta make this. Oh, it's funny because he got high. He went over and he got high. That's why. Oh, that's funny. What a great time to wrap it up. Cheers and have a good night. Dorian, thank you so much. Wrong size holes, I agree with you. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us. This was not a show. Thanks for being here for the Not Show. And Thursday, that's why I started telling you about Thursday. I don't have a guest for Thursday, but I will by Thursday. Say Thursday again? Sure, you bet. Thursday. Is what it is. Oh, St. Clair Insurance. They say all that separates men and boys is the coverage for their toys. St. Clair Insurance is coverage for your toys. Speaking of custard, being East Coasters, were you a fan of Rita's? They made their way out here now. Rita's, was that frozen custard? Or the custard pie place? I think I do know Rita's, but I just can't remember if it's the frozen custard like ice cream. Ciao, donut. Good night. Jerry, you're awesome. Thanks for the show. Fun times. Thank you, Scott Kelly. Randy's plus Phil's and El Segundo is a dangerous combo. Yes, and also, and I'm not a crazy fan of the ones that they just take everything that was in the kitchen and just sprinkle it on there. You know, here's some fucking Fruit Loops.
Like an everything bagel, but sweet.
Bacon and everything else. The ones that just put breakfast all over the donuts. I'm not a big fan of those. However, there's a place called, I think it's just California Donuts, that Guards Rad and Last Looks bring sometimes. They're really, really good. That's kind of like a birthday donut thing. Those are really...
They're very special and rich, but amazing.
Gluttonous.
Yeah.
Frozen. It is the frozen custard place. Then yes, I have, and yes, it's delicious. And no, I didn't know that. Where is it? We had Dupar's in Rehoboth Beach that was very similar. It's an East Coast thing, frozen custard. I don't know what the difference is. It tastes just like ice cream. What kind of coverage? You say? What kind of toys? Thanks for the show. You're welcome, Billy. I'll try and remember it. Billy. Wait, you're here now but you're not Los Tres Pagodas as well? He wants me to follow Anchorman. All right. We'll figure that out. If you've got a car, you need insurance, get yourself some Haggerty insurance, and why not check out St. Clair Insurance? That's how I would do it, and you should too. We'll just make sure every camera in this room works. Going round the horn here. Going to go round the horn as I make my announcements. Oh, man. What a nightmare. Anyway, get yourself some insurance, coverage for your toys, St. Clair Insurance, coverageforyourtoys.com, coverageforyourtoys.com.
Coverageforyourtoys.com.
That's right. And we'll spin the wheel, and no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Stop! 500 in a spin. You're going to Aruba. Well done. Press your luck. So that's them, coverageforyourtoys.com. Need a lift lately? Cruise into a Healthy 2021 with Cruise into Wellness CBD. The cruise is with a Z. cruiseintowellness.com. Rob, if you're watching, the FX products are great. The gummies, if they feel like sending more, that's awesome. If not, no big deal. And the sodas, if you want us to bring the sodas, I had an idea of bringing some of the sodas up to Breakfast Club. We could do that as well. Remember those?
That's a good
I don't know.
idea.
Just some ideas. Need a lift lately? Cruise into a Healthy 2021 with Cruise into Wellness CBD. The cruise is with a Z. Use promo code Late Night for 20% off your order at cruiseintowellness.com. Cruiseintowellness.com.
Cruiseintowellness.com.
Cheers, you guys have a great night. Ron Burgundy is a man of many disguises. There's a few around. We had one in Culver City, but he closed. I forgot where the other ones I saw are, though. Wow, well, thanks for... Next time you want to wet somebody's whistle, let them know where they can get their fix. Gee whiz, thank God it's 4:20 and we have other things to do. Man of, happy 20th. Also, this is Jay Ryan from Late Night Playset reminding you to please like, subscribe, and comment below. This feeds the internet algorithm and eventually us as well. Please be a pal and like, subscribe, and comment below. Here, listen to my friend Danny. He's got a message just for you.
Just smash that like button. Subscribe. We need some subbies. Come on. You can do it. Late night. Woo, good vibes.
Good morning from Borneo. Oh, Urban Reverb, you're just missing it. We're checking out, buddy. So that's what's going on. Thursday we'll be back. frig, it might be just like this again. I hope not. We'll have a guest. We'll figure it out. Thank you very much for being here on Instagram. Thank you very much to everybody today. Thank you, Tradecraft Farms. We had a wonderful time up at Point Wainimi, and thank you for your products. Thank you, YouTube audience, for bearing with us. I'm sorry that this was half a show at best, in every possible way. But thanks for hanging with us. Have a great night, everybody. We love you. I love you. We love you. We love you. Let's all have a group hug. Everybody in here. Come on, all of us. See you Friday. That's right, Ghost Rider. See you Friday. If you're not with us Thursday, see you Friday at Breakfast Club. Have a great night, everybody. Love you.